Hello, everyone. Hi, Joanna.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Hi, Laura. We have Laura with us today. We have Joanna.
Yes, finally. It's
Finally together.
Yeah, I'm so
Another
excited to
episode.
have Laura with me.
Me too. I'm very excited that you have Laura with you so that I can sit in the backstage and sweep the floor for you. This is my job
I know.
today.
It's really good to have you both, actually. It's a big, big pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. And again, for those of you that have not met, I'm Laura from Salad Promotions, one of the distributors for Alternate in the UK. And I am super honoured again for the second week to be asked to join the Creative Corner tonight by Nicholas and also Joanna. And honestly, I love this evening because I get to work with Sabrina, I get to work with Joanna, who I just find super, super, super inspirational, not only from a look point of view, but also their backstory, their history, but also what they can do. So I'm here just to host, ask any questions from you guys, but really just to be inspired as a hairdresser like you guys. So thank you so much for having me. I'm really, really.
If you have any comments, please. If you have questions, write to us. Write on the comments in various channels we are broadcasting, and then we are going to ask John, and then she's gonna come with the answer for you, or maybe Laura can answer. So today, Laura was speaking about inspiration. I think the look is pure inspiration for me. So if you want to tell us more, Joanna.
Yeah, well, first of all, once again, thank you so much, Laura, for joining us. It's my first time with you, so this is something really exciting. And obviously, Alterna gave me many, many good things, but for sure, one of them was to meet you. And I also had the chance to do a TTT with you and the group from UK, and that was a big pleasure for me. So it's amazing. So finally, get to see you again, even virtually, but to do this session, I think it's really amazing that we can finally get to share some inspiration and some creativity, and also hopefully inspired everyone back in their homes. And I hope you guys also in UK are facing what's coming with a good spirit, because I know it's not going to be easy, but that's why we are here, and we want to keep to do these sessions to keep making you alive at your job. So anything that we can help through Alterna page, or any questions that you perhaps have, please feel free to ask them, because we are here to help. But obviously about this look today, I'm super excited to show you. I don't know if many of you know, but I'm a big fan of intricate hairdos. So I always like a little bit of a mind twist kind of look. And I love to have the surprise effect whenever someone sees a hairdo and they're not sure how that was made, or it looks really difficult or something like that. So this is where we do our magic. So I'm going to show you a very easy way to do a basket weave braid, something that usually it's a really very difficult to understand what piece comes next. And I'm sure after today's session, you're going to be really amazed by this technique, how easy it is, and how you can easily achieve such a complicated look.
That's fantastic. And it's such amazing opportunity to be here, and the amount of lives that that I have done from a salon promotions point of view when I've worked with Sabrina. The one thing that I've always said is that Sabrina taught me how to braid, but also you taught me how to really finger wave. And the beauty of these types of events is that you pick up different skills from different people, and the way that you educate and break things down, so complicated, you make it really relatable. And that's how people learn. And that's what I love about these sessions, is that people can look at something like you just said, like a basket weave, and think, wow, that is so complicated. But just watching this, you break it down in a way that people understand and be able to take it back, whether it's for a photo shoot, catwalk, or in salon. So that's
absolutely. And actually this look, it comes straight away from a catwalk. This was actually made by Eugene Suleiman, someone that actually really makes me inspired, and I really look for everything that he creates. So today I'm going to show you the easy way behind, and hopefully you can also create this back home.
Amazing. And you're going to be working with the My Hair, My Canvas range tonight, aren't you, as well?
Yes. I love to do this. So usually we think that a complicated look also needs complicated and heavy styling products. So this is not true. And I'm going to show you how we can use My Hair, My Canvas look to get a soft but also complicated look by using actually 2, 4, 5 products today. We're going to combine the 5 products. And as you know, My Hair, My Canvas line is very versatile. So we can actually mix and match everything that we can. And today I'm going to use 5 products.
Amazing. That is fantastic. And that's one thing I love, again, when I spent time with, you know, the Alterna team and Joanna in early, literally just before lockdown this year in Amsterdam. And Joanna amazingly showed us the My Hair, My Canvas range, and honestly filled us with such inspiration on how you can have a, you know, sort of smaller range rather than having lots of products, but you can do so much with it. And I think that's what's amazing about what everybody's going to see tonight, having maybe sort of a few products, but actually cocktailing, mixing and creating, you know, double the amount of products that you have to work with and being able to do different things. So really excited.
Absolutely. Because usually, you know, with other lines or sometimes we have to be really careful with what we mix with, because it can actually kill the previous product that we use, or maybe adds too much hold. So sometimes we need to be really careful with that. But that actually doesn't happen with My Hair, My Canvas. We can really go crazy with it. We can apply loads more to create way more texture or not. So this line is definitely something that can surprise you every time that you use. All right, so should we start?
Yes.
So, because I have loads to show you. I'm going to show you every single detail about this look, also every single secret behind, because today we have Ines. She's a live model today. Finally, it starts getting really hard to get live models, because also here, I don't know if you know, but I'm back in Portugal. We also have to be really concerned about, you know, clients that we haven't seen for a while. We need to be really careful now. Obviously, we try to use every single protection that we can. So, you know, hopefully we will have a live model every session, but I don't promise that. But today we are really lucky. We have
very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Yeah. So as I said to you before, I'm going to show you every secret behind, and I want this look to become quite extreme. So I add some extensions to actually add extra length. So I'm going to show you right here. You can see the length of the hair. It's really, really long right now. There's a secret underneath. I'm going to show you. So I use some extensions. On this case, these extensions are actually glued into the scalp.
Okay.
And by doing this, actually, I believe this technique is great for this type of hair, because I can easily remove it after. And Ines is with clean hair to go home. So there is no residues. There is nothing that actually will make the texture of the hair or something like that really crazy afterwards. So this type of extensions are really easy to use. They come in this type of content. So it's what we call a weft. So it's sewed in a long line of hair, a natural human hair. And you can actually measure the hair and cut it the way how you need it, and then use glue extensions to glue it into the scalp. To stick them in, you have to use the cold air of your hair dryer. There's no need for a hot air, because obviously you could burn your client or your model, so you have to be careful with that. Just use cold air. The extensions stay straight away, and it's really easy to actually move the hair around. You know they are secure, so there is nothing to be afraid of. And they obviously come in million colors. There is loads of colors that you can choose from. Obviously, I try to match, obviously, the base that I'm working with, also with the highlights on this case. So try to match as much as you can exactly with what you are working with. For the ones of you who are asking about the brand, these are from American Dream, but there is a million of brands out in the market. You can, obviously, there is different quality as well, different prices, but you can choose many different ones. So on this case, I've did about, I would say, 10 rows. I started from the dark base underneath. I can show you right now my first one. So I measured the extensions in the scalp and I just glue it in a small piece. I did something like a triangle shape because obviously I'm going to bring all the hair backwards and will be everything coming back. So this is also something important, that you place the extensions exactly where they're coming through. Don't apply them actually opposite way because you will make some sort of bumps and ridges, and you don't want that. You want to get the most natural look as possible. And obviously I changed the color as I was going up to the head shape. I started from really dark brown, medium brown, and blonde. So actually my last one was a blonde color. You can see it right here.
Yes, you can see that.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to hide that because we don't want to see that secret. It's just for you guys to understand that sometimes whenever people ask us for a certain type of hair, like very extreme or very thick, we can achieve that. We can actually give that to our clients, make them look amazing, even if it's just for an occasion or a short moment. But you can also achieve that. So obviously by using amazing products, but I'm showing you every single secret behind every look. So this is what I want you to know. Now, I've prepped already the hair. I did use the Shine On Mousse and also the Soaring High.
Oh, they're my favorites. I love those.
I love them. And the combination of it is fantastic. I think this is something really amazing that you can combine both of them, get great texture, work really easy with your round brush, and also be able to have this shine thing. It's fantastic. I love to combine this too. After that, I used a little bit of my easy does around the left, and I started to use my curling iron. There is no need for you to worry about heat protection because your Soaring High has already heat protection. So this is something really amazing because most of the products of this line, they have heat protection. So it is something really cool. I'm going to show you now how to use your curling iron to get this type of texture that we have already on the right hand side. I'm going to do it on the left hand side so you can see exactly the technique and what I did. Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn Ines around. So something that I really like to get is to make the texture of the hair into what I'm already creating. So because the hair is going to get in sort of this direction, all my waves, they're actually going inwards, okay, towards the center. So what I mean about that is when I'm placing my curling iron, I lift my elbow up, okay, and I twist my hair around. And I don't know if you can actually see the little secret behind my tongue, but I'm going to repeat it right now. I do a little twist every time I loop my hair around my tongue. Let me do it again for you a bit slower so you can really see. Lift your elbow up, twist it slightly, and loop it around your tongue. Twist it and keep on going. Okay. Can you see, Laura?
Yes, we can. Really, really well.
Perfect.
I just have a question, actually. That's
great.
When you are thinking about a basket weave, is it that a client would ask for maybe for a night out, or is this more editorial and catwalk?
Well, this look is coming straight from the catwalk,
Yes.
but actually you can use it for a night out, a wedding. You can even do it on a bride, actually. So there is something really versatile as well about this look, that you can apply exactly the same technique into a younger client. I would say probably don't try, or maybe, I mean, you can try, of course you can try, but I would say softer, wavier hair or straight hair works best for this look. So if the hair is too curly, I would say that sometimes that gets a little bit too confused.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes, I think that's one of the things I love about your work the most, Joanna, is, you know, you take so many inspirations from catwalk, fashion houses. I mean, the people and fashion houses that you have worked with, it's going to be easy to say the people that you haven't worked with, and how you take your inspiration and bring it into, yes, you do your catwalk thing, but you also bring it into a salon as well. You bring it to your clients, and I love that. I love the fact
this is something, actually, I'm happy that you mentioned that, Laura, because this is something that I want people to understand how special it is, every single collection that we do for Alterna, because every look that we presented to you, all of you already been to some of our TTTs, but actually every single look that we create, we get some inspiration from the catwalks, but it's very much adapted to our clients at the salon. So this is something really important to understand, because of course it's important to know there is a trend, there is something really cool out there, but there is also important to understand how easy it is to adapt to your clients, how easy it is to sell, and also to make your clients feel comfortable about it. Because sometimes something really trendy could also mean something really crazy, and there is no way you can see your client going to a bank or working in a shop like that. So there is this big rules that we need to understand. The lines of the trends are important, of course, but we need to deliver them into the most commercial but also adaptable way. Okay?
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. And I think that's the thing, like you say, from a stylist point of view, we can take so much inspiration from the catwalk, the fashion houses, what's on London Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week. But actually, you need to be able to, if you have a client that comes in that actually says, what is new, what is different?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I have lots of clients, they do that all the time. And sometimes I try to calm them down and say, look, there is something really trendy now. I can tell you exactly what it is, but I think for you, for your type of work, for something that you normally do, someone that does sports a lot, someone that actually have a very, more of a concerned job. There is a few things that are really important to understand. Is that haircut, is that fringe going to be really the best thing for that person? Is it going to suit the face shape? There is the magic of our job is is to understand what is good for your client, what is good for the face shape. I think that is the magic of what we do.
And we think about that so much, like you say, with hair cutting, hair colouring, but also hair up is key for that as well. About what they're wearing for that night out, what their neckline's going to be. And that's one thing I love about what you do, Joanna, is you take element of what they're wearing, where they're going, what is on the trend, what your inspiration has been from the work that you've done, and you bring it into everything that you do. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I'm really happy that you appreciate that, because it is really important to understand all those little things behind of what we create. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take you through exactly what I'm creating. You can see that now that I finished my texture with Ines hair, I'm using Another Day dry shampoo. It is a really great product. And you can actually see already what is the magic of this product. I'm working with different you can see in his hair, it's a bit darker around the base and it's a bit light around the length. And you can see that the texture of this product, it's working already, but also doesn't leave any residues of it. So I think this is really good.
I love that. I love the fact that it's about the prep work and the prep that you've put in with the shine on and the soaring high. You know, I love even for something like what you're doing today, or even like you say, a big bouncy blow drying salon, but also the dry shampoo as well. It gives you that grip to create something like this.
Exactly. So I think that is something really good. So I'm just creating slightly more texture around the head shape because I know I'm just about to pull it back. So it is important to make sure like the head shape is exactly what you need. Otherwise it will be too straight. So I'm just creating a little bit more movement in here. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to show you a really easy technique of doing this basket braid. It's really cool. But first, I wanted to keep this texture around the head shape. So I'm going to use this very small clips just to hold the waves exactly where I need them. Okay.
How long would this take you in salon, Joanna? So if you have a client that came in for something like this?
Oh, well, if you have the texture already there, everything that you need, this is a 5-minute thing. I'm not even kidding. It is really easy. You're going to be amazed when I finish, because I'm sure everyone can actually get exactly the same result. Usually basket weaving, it's very complicated. But today I'm going to show you actually a really traditional way behind that it will be a 5-minute thing. And your client will be absolutely amazed, especially if she has this type of color. I think when you have highlights or some different tones around the length, it becomes really special because you can see all the different looks and all the different colors around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the key as well for any people that are fearful of hair up. They, you know, from a time aspect in salon, they think that hair up takes a lot of time. Whereas if you've got the prep work already done, if it's something that you can bring into the salon that you can do in a quick time, you know,
exactly,
you are winning really.
It's a really, really easy thing. So this basket wave, it will have actually 6 pieces. Okay. So it's a really interesting braid because it looks really complicated, but actually when you see, you'll be like, oh, it's so easy to make. So divide your hair into, I would say, obviously even 6 pieces. So I'm just going to place my clips around here so you can really see them easily.
We're getting lots of love for you on the Salon Promotions Facebook page already, Joanna.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. So make sure you have your 6 pieces very even. And now we're going to need 3 more on this side. I think I probably have a little bit more hair here. So let me get this one here. Make sure, especially when you are working with extensions, that you actually divide the amount of hair really even. So 6 pieces. Okay. And 1 more on this side. All right, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And now let's make this a bit simpler. So we're going to have 3 on this side and 3 on this side. And let me show you how easy this is. And by doing that, you can do it on your own, I promise you, because I've done it before. But I'm going to actually ask my mom to come and help me because she's a hairdresser as well for 40 years. And for the first time, she's going to help me with one of my videos. Yeah. And so there you go. This is my mom. She's just going to help me. And I'm going to show you how easy this is. So we are going to do a very traditional 3 pieces braid on this side and a 3 pieces braid on this side. But they're actually going to stay close to each other and cross between them. And I'm going to show you that. So we can start. So I'm going to give it to my mom, the 3 pieces.
I love the story about your mom, Joanna, how she started as a hairdresser.
Okay.
One of the alternative videos that, we talk about the backstory of Joanna and Sabrina and the sort of the artistic team. And Joanna started as a hairdresser with her mom, and
I know.
I love
it's really, really, really nice to be able to share this story with you guys, because it's something really special for me that I don't get to share with everyone that often. So it's very special for me to share that with you all.
And we've seen her tonight for the first time. I've heard about your mum, but I've never seen her. So to see her tonight has been fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Laura. So as you see here, this is what we do. So there is a 3 pieces braid, very easy, you can see that we are doing a traditional 3 pieces braid in one side and a traditional pieces braided on the other side. And we just cross between us. So I'm going to take you through a bit slower. So I just do my braid. Actually, let me just take you through from the beginning. I was talking to you, so I actually didn't show everyone what we were doing. So 3 pieces there. Okay. So we start our braid 1, 2, 3, and we cross.
Okay.
Okay. And my mom gives me her left piece, and I get my right piece.
You cross over.
Yeah. So I'll do it again, the same thing. Okay. And we keep on going. Very easy. There is nothing to be complicated about it. There is just a traditional 3 pieces braided. And whenever you're doing the second loop, you cross between each other's. Okay. I don't know if there is any questions.
No, we're getting lots of love for you, Joanna.
Thank you, guys. It's really nice to be able to share this technique with all of you.
If you were to do this on your own, how would this work?
You could do the same technique with clips that you can help you to guide the whole thing. But also, there is the okay, so as you can see, this is our braid already start to get to life. Can you see that?
Yeah, looks amazing.
Yeah. Okay, I think there is one piece here missing, but I'm going to do it on myself so you can see how easy that is. So imagine if I have the 6 pieces here. Okay. All right, so we have 3 pieces braid on this side and 3 pieces braid on this side, okay? So I'm going to do it on my own so you can see how easy that is. I finished my braid on this side, so I'm going to forget about this 2. I'm going to cross it over. And now I have 3 pieces on this side. So I'll just keep on going on this side. Okay, and done. Now I forget about this. I start to go on this side. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's literally like, it's just getting organized, isn't it, with your fingers and braid.
Exactly. It's very, very easy. I know sometimes people can get a little bit like, oh, but I lost one piece or something. So it's very, very easy. So we just keep on going. do your 3 braid on this side and cross over, cross between the middle piece. 1, 2, there you go. And we switch. 1, 2, and we switch.
Joanna, when you start to learn a technique like this, how often would you practice a new technique?
Oh, really often. Really often, actually. I love to do this type of work. So often I try to actually do even overcomplicated or something. So as you can see here, we can start already see what we are creating. Okay. I'm going to soft every single section so I think it becomes more voluminous. Okay.
Start to pull that out just to tease it, make it softer.
Yeah, exactly. So we just carry on. So remember, we have the 3 pieces on this side. There we go. We cross. And now we have 3 pieces on this side. Okay, and now we cross. Okay, and now we just keep on pulling the whole texture just to make sure we have an even and soft look all over.
It's a basket braid, but it looks so 3-dimensional as well.
Exactly, and this becomes even more beautiful when you have more colors.
It brings out the texture and the color that you're working with, like you said before. It really does.
Yeah, absolutely.
3-dimensional, different directions, different colors pop in, and I can imagine this on a catwalk or a photo shoot being.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. It's like you are adapting everything that you are creating at catwalk, but you are adapting at your salon. So the soft look, it's probably what will sell you the most. Okay, so we just keep on going. Here we go. I'm just going to pull. And now I can see that one of the ends are becoming very thin. So I'm actually going to join this one into one piece. And I'm going to end up having to join the other piece into another section. So I'm going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Okay. And I'm going to do actually now a 4-strand braid instead of to be a 6, because I joined 2 of the pieces, just to make sure that the texture that we are creating will join into one beautiful piece. Okay. So 4-strand braid, I don't know if you can see how easy it is, but actually is, let's say this 3-strand braid. Let me take you through very slowly so you can understand. It's 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one will go right behind your 3-strand braid. So we just repeat the same. Can you see, Laura?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, taking another, just looking, because obviously
that looks very complicated, but it's actually just a 4-strand braid.
It is, and it takes a completely different texture again when you look at it from the sort of the basket 6-strand, then into the 4-strand. It's completely
exactly. So this is the magic about this look, that suddenly you join whenever you start to have less pieces.
You're receiving a lot of love in your channel also, Joanna, and also on Alterna's channel. And people are having some comments here. Really creative, but not so easy to make. So it might be easy for you, but I was personally mesmerized how these 6 strands were coming together. And apparently there's other people who find it, daunting also. There's some people asking if this will be saved. Of course, it will be saved
Absolutely.
on our IGTV
Yes.
and Joanna's IGTV, and it will be also saved on Salon Promotions Facebook account, so that you can rewatch the whole intricating of coming together of all those pieces if you want.
Yeah. So the trick is whenever you run out of hair in one of the strands, especially when you are working with layered hair, it's important to understand where do you start to balance things. So whenever you start to run off, which Ines' hair is very layered, so around this area, I start to divide my hair strands into less pieces, so that will give me the balance in the whole look. Okay, and also now that I'm happy with my look, so remember guys, it's two traditional 3-strand braid that you cross the middle piece between them, and then when you run out of hair length, you join them in a 4-strand braid. If you don't, if you are not sure about how to create the 4-strand braid, or many different techniques of braids, we have a styling foundation video coming up very soon about braiding, that I'm actually showing you guys every single different technique, the block braid, we have the spine braid, loads of them. So please if you want to check on our Instagram, we have a lot of the styling foundation videos always to show you guys. So now I'm just removing my little clips, because now I have the head shape secure, and I'm going to change them with the small U-pins. I'm going to change every single one with my U-pins. I'm not so concerned about bending one of the ends of the U-pin, which is a great technique as well to make sure that you secure soft shape, because I have the hair extensions at the scalp. So I'm actually dragging the pin into the hair extensions. So this way will be secure and also really safe, okay? So this is something important, okay? The head shape, it's really nice.
Sorry, Joanna, what Nicholas was just sort of going on what Nicholas said before about the comments saying that they don't look easy to create. And as obviously a hairdresser myself, hair up is not necessarily something that I specialise in. But with what Joanna was saying there about practice, it really does make a difference. So the things that I've learned from Joanna and Sabrina, even a couple of tips like what you're watching tonight, guys, is I can't really stress enough that, it looks complicated, but get a head block, especially with lockdown coming. We have 3-4 weeks of time on our hands, getting a head block and practicing it over and over again. And it's amazing how quickly something does click and it does become second nature to you.
Yeah. It's really important whenever you don't master something, if you're not sure about it, if you are a little bit more concerned how it's going to turn out, just please practice as fast as you can. What I mean is at the speed that you can do, how fast you can make, if you can make it even faster. So this is something really important that your clients will notice straight away as soon as you pull that style at your salon. So if you are not sure about how to braid or how to do more of a complicated look, practice more in a head block, on your friend, on your daughter. So there is always a good chance for you to give it a go and even do it more often. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish off with the City Slay hair spray, just a little bit. You can see the long length. Actually, maybe I'm going to ask you to stand up so you can see the whole look. So you can go into the hair. Okay.
That shape at the top where you took the clips out and you created that head shape, that S-bend coming together was beautiful.
Yeah, so this is something that I love because it's the extreme length. how complicated that looks, and also how easy it is to make. Obviously, if you are lucky enough to have an assistant like I do today, my lovely mom, amazing. But if you have, just your friend or someone that is good with braiding that can help you just to practice a little bit, hold you a couple of strands into it so you can get through the other side. This is also something that you can do. You don't need to have a proper assistant or anyone too professional to do it. You just need someone to handle you a few pieces. And then the whole thing needs to make sense on your head so you understand exactly what's going on. Now I'm just finishing off with the CT Slayer spray. How do you guys feel about this look?
It's absolutely beautiful. I think what I love about you've used the combination of, like say, so far, really only a handful of products. But the prep's been amazing. You've used the another day dry shampoo. You've got the CT Slayer hairspray, and it's what I love about the hairspray is it won't feel overly heavy. It'll still be workable. They'll still be able to get the movement, but you've got the hold.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I can come easily and smash the whole head, and I know it's not going to go anywhere because the whole structure is exactly what I need to go.
We want it there. Don't destroy it, please.
No, but it won't be destroyed.
You're
It
receiving
won't
a
be.
lot of
As
love.
you see, like if I just smash everything because I have a really good prep in it, I know what is in there. It will hold every single movement. This is why I'm telling you this look with this prep, it's something really important for someone that has a crazy party, a bride, someone that goes out on Halloween, so it will hold every crazy situation. So you just need to balance everything, but everything is here, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
It's amazing,
So
Joanna. You're
make sure-
receiving a lot of love and a lot of positive comments. Everyone says how beautiful.
Yeah.
Someone is saying es linda in Portuguese.
Oh,
Beautiful.
linda.
In your account, yes. Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, guys, it's a big pleasure for me to be able to share this little secret behind a complicated look. And you can really see how easy it is. And anyone can do it, really.
I think that's the key. Like you say, practice, prep.
This is it, yeah. That I know, as you said it before, sometimes on my TTT, I have different levels of people that I need to achieve the same results, or at least I need to understand that I pass the right message to everyone. And this is, I need to always find techniques to show you the same result. So obviously I could just go in and with one strand just start to weave everything, but I worked out in my head that actually by using braiding technique, you can get the same complicated result with a very intricate technique.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
absolutely stunning.
Great, Joanna. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you, guys. And you can see, how beautiful this will look in obviously different types of texture. So I hope you can give it a go and feel inspired by this look.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Joao.
Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you,
I
Laura.
love to have
Thank you
you.
to Ines. Thank you very much.
So good. So good. Thank you, guys.
And please follow us on Alterna. We're gonna publish there the videos that Joanna was talking about when they're ready, so that you can improve your skills if you like. And follow us on Alterna Europe on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and we'll be with you next Sunday, probably, maybe earlier.
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have some surprise
Who
during this
knows?
week. Yeah, it's lockdown week for everyone, so
Yeah,
why stay at home and
I
not
know.
do something great? No?
I'll send you all you guys in UK and out there in the world that you're going through a hard time. All my love and good energy. We will get through this.
100%. And I say we will work on many collaborations over lockdown, whether it's 4 weeks, 40 weeks, whatever it may be. The fact that we've got the better ourselves, inspire ourselves over the next however long it may be. And that's the point of these collaborations of Salon Promotions, Alterna, whoever it may be. So thank you so much for having me. I've loved it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you, everyone, soon.
Bye.
Thank you, Nicholas, and thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.